Okie dokie. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tiny Bookshop. Pleasure and honor being with you today. Welcome back to some more. I could not, I had to come back to this because we are in the autumn season and we know about at least the seasons changing. And I am very curious to see if anything else changes with this game. We know about of a university, right? We know of a university. And that's kind of the little thing that we were left on. I don't want to say cliffhanger, that's a little bit too much, but we know that there's a university and we know it's autumn time and we know it's this and that. So actually, now looking at the main menu here, does it look different, or is it just me? Is it different because of the seasons different? To me it looks like more dark, and I don't know, I have no idea. I don't know, it looks different. But hello everyone, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, welcome in. It's good to see you, good to see you indeed. Continuing, I believe this is the third stream of Tiny Bookshop, so welcome back. Right, it's time for mega savings again from Cassie. Autumn of the first year one. Dear valued mega member, it is that time of the week again. We welcome you to savings of your life, or at least the remaining of the week. So hurry on over to Marché today. That's right. We haven't taken advantage of the big sale for the grocery store or anything like that. So there's that. Let me just fix something because something's driving me nuts. Hang on. Give me a moment. Okay. Yeah, so there's that we have potentially for us. One thing that we definitely don't have is we don't have traveling books. But we did finish up our summer season. So now we should start to see more seasonal items. I guess dusty cobwebs falls under that seasonal items, where these dusty cobwebs are sure to spookify any establishment 100% spider free. It increases percentage 5% to crime sales, 2% on fantasy, and -15 to animal effects. So that's what we don't want, I guess, right? We don't want, because we have the dog and we don't want to decrease the value of the dog at all. So we have to be careful on that just a bit. Yeah, so anything like that I'm not a big fan of, so let's kind of stay away from that. Vintage books of old and outdated, maybe outdated books could be travel. I think I have enough money to just kind of buy something. Still in good condition, it's 10. Let's buy that. Yeah, but we need to get more of travel, man. Travel is so low. Oh, vintage science books, maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe not. Yeah. What's going on in the calendar? Today is the mega savings day, so we'll make sure to do that. We have to go to the grocery store, so we know we need to kind of but prepare for the grocery store. Grocery store is going to have what? Wrong way. Is going to have crime, drama, and facts. Okay, so those are the big hitters. Crime, drama, and facts. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the grocery store and do that. Crime, drama, and facts. That. Wait a sec. Do we not have a lot of crime? Oh, I didn't realize that. Can we go back real quick? I don't have a lot of crime. Oh, crap. Yeah. Let's see. Well, paperback mysteries could give us crime. Definitely gave us crime. That's good. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's go back to this. Hello, Robert. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Red Sod. How are you? Hello, Lindy. How are you, Lindy? Welcome in, Lindy. Okay, so let's do that. We'll go 2 rows of crime, 2 rows of facts. No kids books, maybe a little bit kids books actually. Drama, fantasy, classic. Let's do that. Yeah, that looks pretty strong. I would like to get another tall shelf in. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? That's good. That's fine. Send me over. A mega... Oh, they have the inflatable wacky tube man. Yes. It's sleeping or something sleeping. Mesmerizing star or... This is going to be a great reading session, isn't it? If I can't say stare. Let's just stare at the inflatable. Yeah. Fup. What? Okay. Fup. Indeed. Sure. Let me just fup on that. Okay. Right. Open up. There's the dog. That's a good dog. We need to still play the boombox. I mean, I guess we could, right? Travel and fact sales. Well, that's actually kind of nice, especially with... Oh, wait. Minus 10% to all the other books. No, let's turn that off. I don't want minus 10 to everything else. I want it to be a clean playing field here. Yeah. Travel. Okay, of course, the first books to go are the travel. What the hell? That's not exactly what I need. Yes, what's going on? Hello, hi there. I'd love to read something classic. I can always go for a fantasy novel. Okay, so a fantasy novel, fantasy classic. Sure. The War of the Worlds is a fantasy classic. Or did you literally mean classic? That is fantasy. Off to a bad start. Sorry about that. My bad. It's the first. You're the first customer of the day. Just let me settle in here. Let me settle in. Indeed. War of the Worlds is science fiction. Then what the hell is it doing in the fantasy section? You can't tell me sci-fi can't be fantasy, right? Fantasy is sci-fi. Sci-fi is fantasy, right? Welcome to the Mega Marche, and a happy Mega Savings Day to you. Stamp collected, attended the Mega Savings Day. You are part of the mundane event that is a Mega Savings Day. Yep, this is how I greet people today. Sorry about that. Every Monday, a lot of supermarket products are reduced by 1 gold. And Cassie, my boss, wants all the merchants who are set up here in the car park to participate. She personally kicked people out before, believe it or not, so it's sort of mandatory. But maybe you'll enjoy the bustle, yeah? I gotta be back in there now. Oh, okay. Do I need to do anything special for you guys? Hello. Let's see. What a week. I occasionally enjoy escaping with a good young adult novel. I enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time. Do you have anything like Divergent? Divergent, in a post-apocalyptic Chicago, 16-year-old Triss is left with no choice but to join one of 5 factions. Prepare for an action-packed dystopian story for young adult readers. Are you going to tell me that's not fantasy too? So you're going to tell me that as well? Yeah? Yeah, you're going to tell me that? Yeah. You're going to tell me that too? Yeah? Yeah. That? Yeah? Okay, so something like Divergent, but aren't you looking for something... I enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time. Doesn't mean, I guess, they're looking for something romance, but it could be like fantasy romance, I guess, right? Possibly. Hello, Kime. How are you? Could stick with fantasy, though. Let's see what we have here. The War of the Worlds. 6 of Crows. 6 of Crows continues the dark, young adult fantasy series set in the Grishaverse. Join the criminally talented Kaz. You enjoy escaping with a young adult novel. 6 of Crows. I don't think Tolkien is going to be the thing here for you. Before the coffee gets cold. In this heartwarming and thought-provoking story, a cozy cafe in Tokyo has a mysterious twist. Can you change the past, or will the coffee get cold before you do? The Green Mile. A heart-wrenching story of a death row inmate with magical abilities. Prepare for a sordid tale of a corrupt and cruel institution and of the mouse that survived it all. Hmm. I feel like I need to do another fantasy. I don't think I need to do another. I don't think I need to do a romance, you know? I don't think so. I don't. Well, maybe I look at the romance. Do I have romance somewhere? Wait a sec. I don't think I packed romance. I did not pack romance. Wait a sec. Am I losing my mind? I might be losing my mind. Drama is the romance. What the hell am I talking about? Okay. Six of Crows or before the coffee gets cold? What would be... No. Six of Crows, yeah? Six of Crows. This is it. Yeah, romance isn't a section. It's drama that I'm mixing it up with, right? I think I'm gonna go Six of Crows. Survey says that was correct. Didn't think much of the cover, but Six of Crows has a cool protagonist. Yeah, no problem. I think of romance and I think of drama. That's what I'm thinking of. I need to think of drama and romance. Because if there was actual like... Uh-oh. There was actual romantic books in this game, that would be kind of weird. One kid's book, please, but I can't deal with a dull book right now. Frog and Toad Together is one of my all-time favorites. What's Frog and Toad Together? Oh, to garden, bike, and go on adventures with your soulmate. While these short stories might strictly qualify as children's literature, who doesn't yearn for the life of Frog and Toad? I don't have any kids' books. I have no kids' books. How am I supposed to give you one kid's book, please? Sorry, I got nothing. I literally don't have any kids' books. Oh, I got nothing right now. Wait, see you soon. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. My bad. I mean, look how many people are in here. Look at all these little bubbles here. There's so... Look at our books. They're flying out of control. We just sell 20 books right now. My lord. Hi. What a week. I want a book with a coming-of-age plotline, and I occasionally enjoy escaping with a good young adult novel. However, I don't usually go for anything too niche. I got nothing. I want a book with coming-of-age plotline. That'd be a drama? A tale of two sisters, romantic engagements, quarrels, and the difficulty of making sensible and sensual choices in matters of love and marriage, of course. Austen's delightful wit and sharp characterizations are great as ever in this all-time classic. Would that be a coming-of-age plotline? That can work. Sense of sensibility. All right. Sense of sensibility. There you go. Enjoy that. Have fun. There you go. Take it. Take it. Hello, Danielle. How are you? Happy not so happy Monday. Hello. How you doing? We're actually going to sell every book that we have, I think. We have classics. Oh, wait. We have a bunch of facts. That's all we have is classic and facts right now. Just piling. Dude, this was an incredible day. This is probably the best day we've ever had, maybe. I don't know. As far as book sales. Would have did better if we had more stuff in there, but yeah, look at that. That was a pretty big day. Can we mess with that thing again? Mesmerizing. Fup. Yeah, in case you want to be mesmerized, go ahead and fup everywhere. Close up shop. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, we sold all the... Oh, it's raining today. We have this orientation weekends for like the, I guess the school is back in session technically in this game, right? So SBU wishes all students a new successful first semester. There's a weekly flea market, and then we have the fish market coming soon. Mint condition murders. Road trip bundle. Thank you. I need that. Travel. Okay, good. Fantasy set for sale. Vintage books. All books must go. Give me mint condition murders. What the hell? There's kids in mint condition murders. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. I would like to buy the coffee machine. I do. Maybe. When activated, -1 prepares a batch of coffee when selling a cup of coffee +1. You can actually sell coffee. That is awesome. Sweet. Now as far as quests go, I need to do... I might go back to the supermarket again, actually. I need to visit the beach a third time. So let's go and visit the beach. So kids and crime go, I guess, very good together. Far Beach. Let's go to Far Beach. So we know we want crime here again. Way more kids books this time. Maybe a bit on the fact. Maybe a bit on the drama. A little bit on the classic. Finish me off with a fantasy. And 0 travel, please. Yeah, let's do that. Far Beach. Oh yeah, I guess Goosebumps books. Goosebumps books were books. I actually never read any of the Goosebumps as a kid, but like, were they like kind of like they were like the I don't know. I don't know how creepy or scary those books got. You know, maybe they did or something, or maybe they were creepy. I don't know. Right? What about Captain Underpants? Does that count? Or your introduction into loving horror? Oh my lord. You and a growing crowd of customers have thoroughly enjoyed the sun at the beach as I come here on a rainy day. That's a good tip. Oh, during the rain, when it rains, the dog wears a jacket, a sweater. This is incredible. Little detail there. Dog wears a sweater. I approve. I approve. It's a good dog. Hello. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Houston, give me something set in outer space and I'm into fiction. Okay, so let's take a look at... You know what? You know what? You know what? In a game sense, y'all say sci-fi is not fantasy, right? But in a game sense, we have to do fantasy to find sci-fi, right? Where else are you gonna find sci-fi? I don't know, Cans. Maybe freaking fantasy. Artemis's Fowl will not be sci-fi. The Napoleon of Notting Hill will not be sci-fi. The Passage. Questionable. Sea of Monsters, Percy Jackson. White Knight. Wizard Detective Harry Dredson is back. 9th installment of the Dredson Files. At the Earth's Core. A Hollow Earth sci-fi novel for anyone who read 1864 Journey to the Center of the Earth and thought, not enough dinosaurs. I think that's going to be it right there. Take me at the Earth's Core. There you go. Yeah, at the Earth's core. Isn't space? It's true. It's true. It's not. It's not in space. But I read sci-fi and I thought, ah! All right. On we go.
Happy Monday, Cans.
Hey, happy Monday to you, Cousin John. Happy 4 months. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Big ups to you. And I thought this game could have gotten even better. They put a dog in a sweater. I know he has people clothes on too. You know, like maybe like an umbrella would be nice. But he's got people clothes on. No crime for me. Not today on the beach. Sorry. I wouldn't mind starting a new series, and I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives. However, don't give me romance. I hate those pesky love triangles. It's for my little sister. Oh, okay. Okay, so renowned detective. In Cold Blood? No. Codename Villanelle? No. The Shining? Definitely not. Ghost Stories from the Grave? I think not. After the funeral? This is a detective, renowned detective. However, is there romance in Agatha Christie books? Is there romance? Because like one would say go to Sherlock Holmes, right? No romance? All right. There you go. Enjoy. Next. You are not dressed for the rain. I want you to know that. I think there might... Is there still maybe one more person we haven't met yet? I think it's this person right here, actually. The one that... No, Moria. Yeah, this is the person we haven't met yet. Moria. Oh, finally, I've been waiting to run into you in your famous little bookshop. Everyone's been telling me that I missed a great deal while I was abroad. Looks like they were right. Catch me up then. How's it been here in Bookstonebury? Who do you like? Who's been bugging you? What's your name? Oh, right. My name is Moria. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. You mind if I have a look at your books there? I ran out of reading material about 3 countries ago. Cheers. Okay. Cheers. Cheers. Sure. Sure. Harper's here too. Do you think I should join the Pioneers? I don't like when adults tell me what to do. You just asked me a question. Wait a sec. You just asked me if what? But Sasha from school said they did archery in camp last summer. I want to do archery too. And this year they're camping up at the old ruins. That's like my favorite place in Bookstonebury. You just asked me what I think you should do. And then you said, I don't like to listen to you. Can I get a book? I want some cold, hard facts. I'm not gonna read any of that popular science, though. Popular in quotations. I mean, nothing gets any more cold, hard than an encyclopedia, right? Not the grammar. Frank Lloyd Wright from Prairie House of the Guggenheim Museum. This architect had range. This wonderful coffee table book is jam-packed with sketches and photographs from all architecture enjoyers, or all architecture enjoyers. Last Castle. Honestly, the encyclopedia is pretty like, you know. It doesn't get any straightforward than that, I don't think. Have fun with that. Hey Anthony, what's going on, Anthony? How you doing? Bye. Bye. Okay, well, we at least did that. That's good that we finished up that and we actually talked to it. We got all the NPCs now in the game, technically, so that's good. Mixed bundle, maybe, baby. I think I'm still gonna save up for the coffee machine. I don't think we need to buy anything else unless there is a flat out, hey, this is a travel box. Scary stuff inside, fairy tales and fables in good condition. All books need to go. Got no space for these, and then mix. Oh, okay, it's 10. I'll take that. It's mixed. Oh, it's 10. It's cheap. I'll take it. I'll take it. I regret it. All right. Waterfront fish market today. So make sure we have our travels up and ready to go. Travels and facts up and ready to go. Let's go to the fish market. Let's go travel. Let's put all the travels here and here. And facts and fantasy. Actually, let's put fantasy there and the kids in the bucket, or kids in the bat. Yeah. That's good. Where are we missing? We're missing crime up here. Here we go. Next. And we still have, I think we still have stuff that we can buy from him. Have a look, matey. Yeah. Antique lantern. Plus 6% to fantasy sales. Vintage globe. For each different location you visited in the past 7 days, you get plus... You get... Wait, what? Plus 1 daily expenses for each different location you visited in the past 7 days. Plus 2% to travel sale chance. Interesting. Okay. Open up. You guys do anything over here? No? You guys are all good? All good, all good? Can I still give the pup a treat? Ooh, I might. Good boy. Let's see if I can. That's a good question. Woof. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are a good boy. Let's see if I can. There we go. I have a feeling maybe not. Ah! Wanted to give him a nice fish, even though I think that's kind of weird still, but yeah. Hello. What's the latest headline? I'd like something with a fantasy world. However, I don't believe in magic, so there's no way I want to read about that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Hey, can you give me a fantasy world? But I don't believe in magic. What are you talking about? What the hell does that even mean? I don't believe in magic, but can you give me a fantasy world? Okay. Six of Crows. Oh, Dune. Epic saga of the intergalactic politics and precious resources, where one young man finds himself surrounded by inhospitable desert and at the center of a messianic prophecy. What did he want? Something out of fantasy world? I think Dune would be that. Dune would probably be that. Handmaid's Tale. Annihilation. Why has every previous expedition into Area X ended in horrible tragedy? And what actually hides inside the contaminated zone? 4 scientists are sent to find out in this first volume of a tense cosmic horror trilogy. There's the Earth's core. Flowers for Algernon. Catching fire. Oh. Cycle established in the dystopian society of Enem continues. The brutal Hunger Games are held again, and traumatized Katniss and Peeta get no choice but to play along and fight not only for their survival, but also for a revolution. In the Game of Thrones. Actually, this is it. It's the Game of Thrones. No questions asked. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like magic, but yeah, dragons are cool. I don't believe in magic, but I believe in dragons. So can you give me a book that gives me that? Your ramp can be quite steep, you know. Oh God, Tildy. Well, it's not just that. I suppose I'm stiff because I've been neglecting my exercise programs lately. I'm just not the type for it. It's frustrating and difficult and so dull. But it's considerably better and more effective than taking dozens of painkillers, I guess. Yeah. My arthritis isn't going away anytime soon after all, so I have to take better care of the old hip. That will be my goal for the day. I'll leave you to your work then, but don't forget to rest. Thank you, Tildy. Annihilation is one of the best movies you've ever seen. Flowers of Algernon is one of my favorite books. Hells yeah, ever since I got over my songwriting block, there's been so much fresh energy in the band. Lux has been practicing their drumming during our break, and they're absolutely awesome. And Moria brought multiple notebooks full of ideas with her from her travels. You should come by one of our practices sometime. We've been designing loads of album covers and coming up with song names too, so we could use your input. Now all we're missing is an opportunity to play to a proper crowd soon. It's really time that Bookstoneberry gets a proper stage. We can't be the only ones craving some live events in this town, right? Actually, I remember there was a kid here recently who was very passionate about live theater. That could be an avenue that would convince the council, right? I think the kid said he likes reading at the lighthouse. We should stop by there and see if he could help us with this whole stage thing. Oh, cool. Turns out there's no eligible stage yet, but wouldn't there be space near the lighthouse? Imagine having a concert stage by the lighthouse. That's insane. Actually, sick. I also want to start spreading the word a bit more. I reckon people are ready to hear about Silence Library. Here, we made this poster a while ago. Could you maybe hang it up in the bookshop? The more customers that see it, the better. Oh, dude, heck yeah. Minus 5% to classic sale chance. Minus 25% to classy effects. Plus 15% to music effects. Looks like Cloud's band is too underground. Show their poster to local metal fans. Thanks, mate. Wow, I'm kind of hyped up now. I think I'm going to go back to my guitar straight away. That's actually really cool. Yeah, look at the posters on up there now. So that will increase our effect of the boombox if we did the boombox, which I should probably turn on the boombox now. I love to read something to do with real life. I could go for a new pastime. I really enjoyed the decoration of houses. Anything good on board today? Real life, so travel maybe? No, facts. Decoration of houses. Edith Wharton only became a writer at 40, and besides her many novels, she also wrote books on design, travel, and culture. At 60, she was the first woman to win a Pulitzer for fiction. Pulitzer? What the hell is a Pulitzer for fiction? This is never too late to begin. Should I be looking in the fact area? A real pastime? Grammar? Frank Lloyd Wright? Sketches, photographs from all architecture enjoyers for all. Age boy. Traditional building techniques. Hey Shannon, what's going on, Shannon? Hey Halls Doodle, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Glass Castle. Mesopotamia buildings. Feminist queer encrypt. I don't think pastime. I think grammar could be, yeah. Grammar could be a pastime. Frank Lloyd Wright, architect. Is architect, I guess architect could be a pastime. Decoration of houses, architect. He wants to go that route. Yeah, let's do Frank Lloyd Wright. By that logic. No problem. Perfect. Okay, let's turn on the stereo or the boombox. There we go. Let's help you out. Hi. I heard the nonfiction here is good. I wouldn't mind something like a thriller, and if there's animals, that's a plus. Anything good on board today? You heard the nonfiction here is good. Travel? How many castles in 7 days? Rambles in Germany. Into the sunset, the magical west. Last castle. And classics. Could classics be nonfiction? I don't know. Hmm. I don't think he would want a kid's book. He wants something like a thriller. I guess classic could be, right? Yeah. You're telling me not a single classic is a nonfiction? Prime for thriller? Oh wait, what was that one with the dog? Not Cujo. The other, what was, oh hey, there's it. Harry. I don't think I'm gonna have what this guy wants. Chilling psychology intertwined in this pioneering work in the true crime genre. It's the only thrilling that we could have. You notice some genres have crossovers? True. Or Who Played with Fire? The Telltale Heart. I don't think I have anything for him. In Cold Blood. Codename Villanelle. Shining. It. Time to Kill. Carrie. I don't think we got anything. We got nothing. Act book. Glass Castle. All drama could be fiction. Can a drama be non-fiction? I don't think we have anything. I'm gonna have to just say sorry. I got nothing. I got nothing for you, man. I got nothing. Sorry. Sorry. I got nothing. Ain't nothing there. I don't think I had the, you know, nothing. Ahoy, I'd love to read something to do with real life, and books about animals are always a good shout. Brother, I got nothing. What about a kid's book? Something to read to do with real life. Inkheart, Where the Wild Things Are, Flower Fables, Charlie and the Yes Factory, Snowy Day, The Little Prince, Sky Island, The Never Ending Story. I got nothing. Sorry. I mean, the fact that we sold 20 travel books today already probably tells you something. I mean, I think that was all the travel books we had too. That was every single travel book that we had in our inventory. I haven't denied so many customers before, but I'm feeling it right now. Got no travel, got no fact. All these sailors want one thing and one thing only. Travel and fact. And maybe a little crime too. They don't want to mess with no kids books though. They didn't buy a single kid book. Actually, they didn't buy a single kid book and they didn't buy a single crime book. Okay, so we have 0 travel. We are hurting on that. We did get the new thing though, right? Yeah. Okay, there's a new thing. No. Let's buy vintage books. See if we get lucky on this one. I got 8 back. Okay. Dramatic assortment. Paperback goodies. Still in good condition. Free thing there. Yep. Okay. Today's nothing. Tomorrow's orientation week ends, I guess. So we need to go to the lighthouse now. What is going on at the lighthouse? What do they like there? They like a little bit of everything. Fantasy, crime, drama, travel. All right. Fantasy, crime, drama, travel. Classic, facts, and I'll double down on drama. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Where's the dog? I think it's a bug. Look at my dog went miniature. He's a tiny dog. Yes, speak. He's so small. Look at him down there. He's so tiny. Might have ran into a bug there. Yeah. I quite enjoy plays, and I tend to like books with unexpected twists. Also, I am not afraid of a bit of tragedy. Can you help me or whatever? I enjoy plays. So classic and or drama. Can drama be plays or is it just classic? Actually, probably just classic. I enjoy plays. I tend to like books with unexpected twists, though. I don't know if, well, I guess a play could have an unexpected twist, right? Is there any William Shakespeare here? All's well that ends well. Sometimes a happy ending can be a woman getting the man she wanted. A confusion as it should be. A drama and confusion as it should be. That sounds very unexpected twist to me. Give you that. Lady! That's a comedy? What did she ask for? I was looking at plays. It had a twist. Hey, can you lend me one thing for the telescope? I need to have a look at the island. My baba said it's been there the whole time, but I don't believe them. Sure. Yeah, I guess. Tough, man. Tough. I want some cold, hard facts. I tend to read lesser-known works. Encyclopedia Booksodian Volume 2 is one of my all-time favorites. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay, you want facts. Historical niche. That could be, I guess. Richard Serra, yeah. The Decoration of Houses. Encyclopedia Volume 1. I think I gave her to her last time. Since you had Volume 2, here's Volume 1. Yeah. There you are. Enjoy that. Jules Verne doesn't seem too bad. Funny enough, Jules. Never mind. Touching the sheep out there. Wait, weren't we supposed to meet the boy or the boy out here or something? What do you got for us? I'm a bit of a young adult fan. Don't hesitate to recommend something scary, and I wouldn't mind starting a new series, but don't make a big deal. It was actually the worst description of what you want ever. I guess drama, something scary, crime. Young adult though? Maybe fantasy? Fantasy? Oh. Crew of fellow teenage thieves to complete a dangerous task. I don't hesitate to recommend something scary. You know what? This is a Six of Crows again. Yeah, I think that was a safe bet there. Yeah. There we go. Hey, Lulu Pie, what's going on? A good series too. That seems like it'd be good. What's the series that everyone talks about? It's like the or like the books that everyone talks about. The oh god, what is the books? I see it all the time. Like everywhere. Hang on, I gotta check now. The books with the thing and the thing and the thing and the thing and the thing. Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing. Iron Flame. I see those books everywhere. That stuff. Everywhere you go, they're everywhere. And it doesn't really break it down. There's a lot of books and series. True. Miscellaneous travel books. Definitely need that. That's good. Bring us back up there. That's good. Okay. Anything going on today? Orientation weeks today. Do we have to go to somewhere special for this? Yes, go to the university. All right, let's go to the university. We've never been to the university, so let's do that. We don't know what they like. If we'll be even doing anything at all. There we go. Fantasy. Crime. University. Rebecca Yaros. Yeah. There you go. Friday, Autumn 5th. New place. Let's take a look. There's a book. I just picked up a book. There's another book. Saint Buxton, poet, thinker, visionary. All right. We'll talk to them in a second. Okay. Hello. Hi. I talked to someone at the university. Welcome to SBU. What would you like to learn? Need help? Need any help finding your class? No, I don't think I'm attending today. But thanks for asking. Okay. Found 2 books. Hello. Professor Wen. Ah, how interesting. A mobile bookshop. I am inclined to purchase one of your titles, but first what? Can you impress Professor Wen with your flawless literature knowledge? She will only accept perfect matches. Oh god. Let's see how well acquainted you are with literature. Oh, I'm terrified. Hello, I'd love to read something classic, and I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. What would be sophisticated? A historical novel set in the Middle Ages by certified goth nerd Mary Shelley. Hearing the struggles of women in Shelley's time, the female protagonist must choose between love and political liberty. Crime and Punishment. Don Quiche. To the Lighthouse. Right. A Room of One's Own. The Canterville Ghost. The Cask of, I want to say Armadillo. I really do. Amontillado. All's Well Ends Well. Hey, not the comedy. Not the comedy. Read something classic, and I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. Sophisticated. Would it be the Canterbury? No. This classic piece of Virginia Woolf is both a thought-provoking essay and a narrative exploration of the position of women as characters as well as writers in literary tradition dominated by the patriarch. I think this is it right here. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Not bad. I know. Pretty good. I'm already familiar with a room of one's own, of course, but I am always looking to donate copies to my students. Okay. I'm very busy right now. Okay, we'll come back again later and do that again. We have to do that 3 times. Hope that student says, so that should be pretty much so that should pretty much get you going. Any questions? Can I bring my pet to school? Depends. Is it relevant to your research? Yes, totally. Okay. Are we open? We're open. Okay. Good dog. Everybody just watch. Watch. You're gonna watch this professor. You're gonna watch all these people come in, and I'm gonna give them the book that they're looking for. Perfect book. Oh, she's coming back. Okay. Hello. Yeah, we're selling quite a bit. We're not even doing anything special either. Oh, hi. Wow. Did you adopt a dog or are you just dog sitting? No, this is my dog. Oh, he's a sweet one, isn't he? I love dogs. Only reason I never got one myself is because I love spontaneous traveling too much. But maybe you'll let me hang out with your dog from time to time, right, babes? We're gonna be best friends. Oh, that's right. Sure. You know what? Love the dog. Hey, T. What's going on, T? What you got going on here? What's up? Do you have any educational books for kids? I need a little tutoring. Poetry has always been a bit elusive to me, though. Wait, what? Any educational books for kids? With Wild Things Are Flower Fables, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Snowy Day, Sky Island, Little Prince, Neverending Story, Ink Heart. I don't think any of this is educational, right? 547 pages for a children's book? Cornelia? Funky? I think that's a bit funky. 550 pages of a Okay. What about facts? Wake. The hidden history of women-led slave revolts. The Devore family, a success story, and the decoration of house. I think we have to do a kids one. Not feeling good about this one. Beautiful illustrations of this charming story help pave the way for more inclusive representation in children's literature. I need a little tutoring. Poetry has always been a bit elusive to me, though. Are you, like, saying you need a poetry book? I don't think we have this one, right? Flower Fables? Collection of fairy stories and poems. Flower Fables is the charming and delightful book, illustrated and easy to read for children and adults of any age. All right. I'll do that one. All right. pass my last exam, the drama, the style, the emotions, it has to be a play for me. Nothing highbrow, though. Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. A quirky graphic novel about a nonchalant slacker turned a romantic hero who must defeat his crush's seven evil exes. Is that, it could be a play. The Autograph Man. Alex Lee Tandem is a mess. He makes his living by selling celebrity autographs, drinks too much, cheats on his girlfriend, and is hunting down an American actress whose last film came out in 1940s. What the hell? That is that what? Sula. The story of the friendship between two young black girls and the conflicting paths that live their lives take them on conflicting paths that their lives take them on. Read on as their opposing personalities affect the town in a tale about defying social norms, resentment, and reconciliation. If we were villains, the perks of being a wallflower, and Villette. Lucy is hired as a governess in Villette, France, where she faces loneliness, illness, friendship, and eventually love, a novel famous for its plot twist thanks to a narrative who frequently hides information from the readers. If we were villains, 7 acting students at an elite arts college are familiar with Shakespeare drama, but soon the fictional power struggles and love entanglements they enact become their reality too. This is it, huh? This is it, isn't it? Think so? You think so, Kiki? I'm gonna get you. Here you go. This is for you, Kiki. Ow! Ah! I failed you. I failed you. I failed you. Maybe I should have looked in the classics, huh? Maybe I should have did that. Hey, welcome to SBU. Oh wow, I forgot how busy it gets here during orientation week. Ah, look at all the first years. I always feel a little bad for them. They look so terrified. I still remember what it was like running around this big new place trying to find the right buildings and the endless icebreakers. Goodness, what a nightmare. But now that it's my last year already, I almost miss it. Time flew by. Time really flew by. Well, anyway, we should do something to help these poor new arrivals out. Could you hang up this campus map in the bookshop? Oh, nice. Bookstone Uni map. Find your way around campus with this helpful guide. Minus 2% to customer count. So you put this up in your little shop, people are like, yeah, I'm not coming to your bookshop anymore. Plus 1 student will come by though. Wow. Great, thanks. Hi, what can I do for you, lady? Give me something tragic and I feel like reading a literary fiction novel. However, pop science isn't really my thing. I'm on a deadline. Okay, give me something tragic and I feel like reading a literary fiction novel. However, pop science isn't really my thing. So you want something tragic, probably drama. Both die at the end. They both die at the end. Life's expiration date is non-negotiable in this heart-wrenching story of 2 teenage boys spending their last 24 hours together. A story of love, hope, and death. That's pretty tragic, isn't it? Yeah. No problem. That's pretty tragic. I have enough money to afford the coffee machine now. Are we done? I guess we're done. Everyone has to go to class now. Oh, sad face. All right, bye. Bye. Pack up and go. What do we have here? Drama, prepare to cry. I shall not. Let's see here. Today is the flea market day. That's good. The new thing that we got was the Bookstone Uni map. Okay. Take a look at the journal. Well, it doesn't matter. We gotta go to the flea market today anyways. Flea market. There it is. Yeah. Let's go to the flea market. Do we know what they like at the flea market? They like classic facts and fantasies. Buy 7 items, which we have done. Okay, good. Classic facts and fantasies. Classic facts and fantasies. Classics. Facts. And fantasies. Maybe not double down on too much there. Children's book? Probably not. There we go. We'll do that. We'll do that. Tracy Ann, thank you for the 3 months on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much, Tracy Ann. How are you? So we're going to have kids and travel out for the flea market. None of that. That was very kind of you. Welcome in, Tracy Ann. All right. Ah, what are you looking for? Plus 4 seconds of inspiration is not bad. Kids sale. Classics and facts. Not a bad idea. Oh, let's see if there's any new paint too. Ooh. Dune and autumn leaves and chartreuse. What the hell is that? Give me that though. Give me that. Give me that. I cannot buy. Oh no, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. No. I want to see what else you had.
Kiglass26 became a member. Kiglass26 celebrates 18 months of membership. Nothing like getting off work and joining a Kanz live stream. Smiling face emoji.
Well, thank you very much, Kiglass, for the 18 months. Hope you had a wonderful day. Hope you had a wonderful day. And happy Monday. And welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Good to see you. Hope you're well, yeah? Sand bucket microscope. Plant effects. Antique player. Plus 10% to music effects. Plus 15% to classy effects. That's actually really good. Mix that with the boombox. Interesting. Hey, Sarah. What's going on, Sarah? How you doing? Oh, new guy. Because it's autumn? Okay. This is sick. I hope you still had some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they'd fit in so well with your vibe. Oh, window. Flower basket. Plus 1 to crime. Let me buy that. Now, let me talk to this Halloween-looking person. Gothic vendor says, greetings. May I interest you in my wares? A crimson candelabra. Nightmare fuel. Please take these. There's the books. A cauldron. Plus 1 recommendation per day. Plus 1 fantasy sale chance. That's cool. I want the nightmare fuel. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Thank you. Bye. I've spent way too much money. Far too much. Did you know I'm really good? I'm a really good finder. I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. In the time before that, my baba and I bought some really cool hats. That was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some earrings for mom. Wait, are you saying you found 7 treasures already? I did. Impressive. I might make you a treasure hunting assistant if I ever need one. Okay, yeah, sure. If you know which character will show up where/when it'll help the sales if you bring their favorites too. Yeah. It's like if you know who you're going to deal with, right? you can just totally set up the, totally set up your shop and then just really min-max it, right? Gotta get some inspo. I need a comprehensive reference book. I tend to read lesser known works, and I heard the nonfiction here is good. What are you talking about? What am I supposed to do with that information? Lesser known works. Unmasking Autism. The book shares the author's personal experience with autistic masking, extensive research on the history of the topic, as well as actionable advice and exercises to encourage self-expression, a groundbreaking work of neurodiversity. I think it's this. Ow! I think that's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong lesser known, right? Lesser known. No? Lesser. All right. Because the only people that would read those books are going to be mostly like parents, possibly siblings that have people in their lives that are affected by autism, right? If they were to dig a little bit deeper, I feel like that would be like lesser known to me. A comprehensive book. Maybe for references. Oh, hey, yeah. If I have an autistic child or a autistic cousin, nephew, niece, friend, whoever, let me read about and learn the signals and signs on how to deal with certain situations and things like that, right? That's what I was thinking in my head. I'm so happy to have my dear Mora back. Hello. Of course, I fully supported her wish to travel the world. You know, I was the one who convinced her fathers to agree to it. Moira is a grown person after all, and she makes good decisions. Has her first degree already. This whole family needs to learn to trust her a little more, but oh well, who listens to me anyways? The most important thing is this. She is back in Bookstonebury, and I know she could be quite a good influence on you if you let her. She's such a remarkable person with so much drive. I have a feeling you two will become fast friends. I hope so. I'm looking for a new piece for my collection. Give me something very niche. Humor books do not amuse me, though abridgment of Murray's English grammar is one of my all-time favorites. Give me a new piece for my collection. Give me something very niche. Medieval carpentry. That's pretty niche. Wake the hidden history of the women-led slave revolts. See around us. The decoration of houses. The poetry of architecture. Historian niche. Okay, listen here. If you don't, and this says niche, and you don't agree to niche, I'm gonna niche you. There you go. Enjoy that. Not going down on that one. Hey, you. So, still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please distract me with a book. Sure, let's do it. Hi, you got another book for me? I'm helplessly in love with romance novels, but I'm not a fan of horror at all. Okay. Romance novels. Much Ado About Nothing. A web of love, lies, misunderstandings encircle four lovers. Laugh along as their lives get turned upside down in this punny romp about jealousy and trust. Henry 6 Part 3. The Bell Jar. Esther feels trapped in the confines of womanhood after struggling with the expectations of marriage, sex, and work, and following multiple suicide attempts, she is hospitalized. Oh my god. Beloved, an unrivaled piece of gothic historical fiction by Toni Morrison, a master of magical realism. Beloved tells a story about the trauma of slavery and how past hurt can linger like a ghost. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This historical drama follows Evelyn Hugo, an unold Hollywood star, as she prepares her spicy tell-all biography full of highs and lows, love and tragedies. And Mrs. Dalloway. Get to know Clarissa as she prepares for a party later that evening, learn about her life, and meet her guests while pondering human nature and exploring the social structures of the 1920s. Will her party be a success? I feel like a Much Ado About Nothing might be the right call here. Possibly. Love interacting with the characters in this game so much. Always excited when they visit the shop. They're pretty cool, aren't they? I know. I like a title that isn't mince words. Historical niche. Yeah, baby. Whoa, this looks spicy, potentially. Oh, well, that's probably exactly what I need to distract myself. Thank you for this. No problem. Sure. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Yes, I got done jogging and I need something to spice my life up. Please. I get to pick a book. I need something with loads of cool animals. No romance, though, please. Okay. A book about... Okay. Something with loads of cool animals. Okay. Page boy. I need encyclopedia. Just a story why we still tell fairy tales. I don't even know what genre to look into for something that has a ton of freaking dinosaurs, animals. A collection of over 90 prehistoric plants and animals, stunningly illustrated by Angela Rizza and Daniel Long. In this remarkable guide, readers of all ages may find their new favorite fossil. Nice. Hell yeah. No problem. Hey Daniel, what's going on? Love the channel. Do you do this as a full-time job? I do. I have done it full-time for the last 3 years. We actually just had our 3-year anniversary about a week and a half ago. So yeah, 3 years I've been doing this. He loves those dinosaurs. I know. I never understand which requirements are hard and which ones are not in this game. It kind of can get tricky, and I think it comes down to like crime, drama, fact, fantasy, classic, kids, and travel. Which I guess if you had to look at it, like if you look at it in a realistic view of all books out there, if you look at all books out there, we're really condensing all different types of books in like 7 genres. Which is kind of hard to do too. You know? It's like, okay, especially when it comes to like fiction, the like fiction of the, you know, especially like the sci-fi thing. Because I feel like sci-fi could be fantasy. I mean, like, you know, a fantasy sci-fi. You know, those could go together. At least I think. Can we actually throw that in the window? We can. Awesome. We have flowers in the window now. Perfect. Wait, is there anything else going on today? Okay, no. Tomorrow's mega savings and then waterfront again. We can't buy it. Not yet. We can't buy. Can't buy. I do want to look at the new paint though. Green. I like this autumn leaf. June. You can paint the awning. You can paint everything. I forgot. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh god. Everything can be painted. Right. Sure. Oh. Game's awesome. Let me see about, let me mix some stuff up here. This looks awful. I want to do the autumn. Very Halloween-ish, isn't it? Is that too much? We're gonna be driving around looking like a pumpkin. I'll keep everything its original colors so that it gives it more color. There we go. Maybe brown instead of black? Okay, let me see. Like a red brown. Ooh, wait. Like a light brown? I don't know. The black seems very Halloween-ish to me, doesn't it? That's definitely Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. And la 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 la. Hey. Where do I need to go now? Anywhere else I need to? Oh God, take a look at. Give 5 scary recommendations to the pioneers. Oh yeah, that's right. Sell 15 dramas at the lighthouse. We could do that. Perfect there. Yeah, let's go back to the lighthouse. We'll sell some dramas there. You know we need to sell that. We'll go classics here. Fantasy here. Travel there. Kids there. Actually, put kids there. And put... maybe I guess that. Oh God. Like that. There we go. Prime up here. Oh. 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 Yeah, that looks so cool. I wish you could paint the car too. Paint the car, or at least like get a different car or something. Ella is snoring so hard right now. Perfect. I know, decorating the car, painting the car or something would be fun. Maybe giving it like wheels. I would definitely like paint it orange and give it like white wall wheels. I think that'd be hilarious. Yes, what can I do for you? I get pretty bad nightmares from grisly violence, and I'm usually not looking for children's books, but I want to read a horror story, but like don't make a big deal. What does that mean? But like don't make a big deal. They always say that. Don't make a big deal. I'm get pretty bad nightmares from grisly violence. Okay. Violets are blue, not a thrilling bloody case. Angels and Demons, the first in the series of thrilling mystery novels. Angels and Demons entails an elaborate assassination plot on high-ranking Vatican. The Shining, a haunted hotel. A writer with writer's block has fraught marriage and the creepiest children in literature. What could possibly go wrong? I know Shining is like scary, but I don't think it's like, well, this is grisly violence. I was thinking gruesome, but I don't know what I mean, I guess this would be like, I mean, this is violent, right? Pretty violent. The Mysterious Affair at Styles, a book of many beginnings, the start of Christie's career as a prolific crime novelist, the first appearance of a beloved Belgian detective, Hercule. Is that Hercule? I'm not even gonna try to say his last name because I effed it hard last time. And a first in a long time series of brilliant suspenseful whodunits. This is probably it, right? No. See, okay, this is the thing. I would think this as a crime detective book. I would not consider this a horror book, right? No way. No way. Yeah. And they like ghostly. Girl Who Played with Fire. This book must be one of the darkest Nordic crime thrillers out there. Still, Larson manages to sneak in moments of kindness and allyships that make this brutal revenge epos just barely possible to endure. What the hell did you say? You liked horror stories? That doesn't sound horror-ish. Studies in Scarlet. In this first appearance of this centric Elias Grace. Narrativized version of a historical murder case. A young woman's crime come into question when she is released from prison. I'm stumped. I don't think I have anything either. I think The Shining is the closest horror thing. Check the classics. Let's do that. Rebecca, rich manor lord at her new home, acceptance of a carefree married life and shattered when questions about Rebecca, the late lady of the house arise. Middlemarch. Helene. Alice in the Wonderland. Macbeth. Sherlock Holmes. Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This fantastic gothic horror thriller. Not everything is as it seems when a violent madman begins an escalating crime spree in London. As a lawyer begins investigating these mysterious incidents, a brilliant exploration of identities and dark urges ensues. Yes! Thank you. No problem. Hello, important question. Can just anyone write a book? Like, could I make one right now? Sure. Because I think books are pretty cool. I read loads of them already. Probably 25 or maybe 27. I would probably need a photo of myself for the biography in the back. Harper Najim, most famous author in Bookstone the world. Oh, I see. Easy. I could draw a picture of the cover too. A dragon probably, maybe even a horse. Guess I'm a writer now. Get ready to sell my work soon. You know what? Will do. I knew you'd recognize a good book idea when you heard it. Yeah, not even gonna deny it. Sure, that one. Okay, so like I just need an absolutely gut-wrenching tragedy and I like coming of age stories. Okay, so that right there, I don't know. I don't know what that could be. A gut-wrenching tragedy, crime. And I like coming of age stories. Would that be The Shining? Not crime? Drama? That's kids. Gut-wrenching. Tragedy. Classic? To the Lighthouse. Sense and Sensibility. The Duke and I. Henry VI, Part 3. Beloved. Mrs. Dalloway. Julius Caesar. Or Julius Kaiser. I guess it depends on how you want to pronounce that. People usually say Caesar, right? Kaiser. Beowulf. Adventure of a Wild Child. Confess. Collected Poems. P.S. I Still Love You. I thought that said P.S. I Love Susie. The Comedy of Errors. Do you still have Perks of Being a Wildflower? That was a drama one, right? Yes, I Still Love You. Gut-wrenching. In this bittersweet sequel to a young adult bestseller, the turbulent romance continues, a gripping story with lots of twists and I guess that there you go. Beautiful moments of betrayals in a charged game of assassins. Yeah, okay. I feel you on that. I guess we have different different definitions of gut wrenching, maybe. I don't know. I think of crime. I think of like, yes. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking of in my head. Hi, what can I do for you? Okay, so like I'd like a young adult novel. I've got a soft spot for mysteries and also quite like a thrilling story. Drama? Confess. As Auburn is trying to rebuild her life, she is instantly smitten with the mysterious artist Owen. But can their relationship last as his past is revealed? A suspenseful adult romance unfolds. London's high society loves Daphne, yet none of the eligible gentlemen are courting her so far. Can the brooding Duke of Hastings, who has no interest in marriage or society, help her raise her reputation? Oh, please don't give Colleen Hoover to kids IRL. I did bring kids books, yes. Wait, we're looking for mysterious mysteries in a thrilling story. Huh. Matilda. I don't know if young adults, kids is like part of young adult novel. You know? Young adults is kids? Well, there's some young adults dramas also. When I hear young adults, I think of like people that are like between the age of like 18 and 24. That's what I think young adults is. Not so much kids, but it's hard to tell. It's really hard to, I mean, there's no age, you know, there's no age limitations on reading books or anything like that, but this is a tough one. I don't think I have any young adult books. No. At least anything that's says young adults. Science fantasy. Huh. Maybe the Weston game? A young adult would be roughly 16 to 25. Don't tell them that, because then when they're 16, they're like, I'm an adult and I can move out. Don't tell them they're a young adult either at 14 either. Always a Wrinkle in Time. I'll do Westing. Do the Westing. Right. Ouch.
Shaylina became a member. Shaylina celebrates 24 months of membership. Glad I found this community.
Hey, Shay.
Suit emoji.
Thank you for the 2 years. 2 freaking years, Shay. I appreciate that. Big ups to you. Yeah. See, they personally don't see this as a young adult book, which I think I don't think they count young adult novels as kids books in this game. I think it is like a drama. All right.
Shane Ramsey became a member. Shane Ramsey celebrates 17 months of membership. I am 7 months behind you, Shaylina.
Thank you, Shane, for the 17 months. 17 freaking months. Appreciate that, Shane. Big ups to you. Shay and Shane. Look at that. Both popping out right there. Shay and Shane. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Recently I've been feeling a bit lost. I could really use a self-help book. Do you have anything like kitchen rules for your family and you? I hope it's not too much of a bother. I could really use a self-help book. That should be plenty. Yeah, that should be easy. No. 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 Yes. Maybe.
Ninsa82 became a line producer. Ninsa82 celebrates 17 months of membership. Jinx Shane. Hey everyone. Today is my B-day. Love you, Cans.
So much happening right there. That was like 3 things. Ninsar, first of all, Ninsar, thank you for the 17 months on YouTube. I appreciate that. Big ups to you. The 17 whole months right behind Shane. And KD Riza, thank you for the 11 months. How are you? Good to see you. And Ayumania, thank you for the 3 months. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mania. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you had a good day today. Hopefully you had a good day today. Yes, happy birthday. Self-help book, I think the closest one I could really think about was maybe Entangled Life about Fun Guy, you know? Possibly.
Michelle Skelly became a member. Michelle Skelly celebrates 18 months of membership. Ooh, I'll join in.
You will join in. Thank you very much, Michelle, for the 18 months. That was very kind. Very kind. Thank you for joining on in. This could be a self-help book, I guess, maybe. If you like I don't know, learning about the mushrooms and the things in the world that makes us change our minds and shape our futures. Compared to like other things. What we don't talk about when we talk about fat. This actually could be self-help too. Revolutionary book aims to challenge the cultural attitudes and systematic biases behind anti-fatness and calls for a social justice movement that includes fat activism. Would that be considered as self-help? Maybe. Having the holidays there. Oh, nice. Very good. No, that sounds like we're calling her fat. I guess you say it that way. The origin of the species. Maybe the English grammar? Grammar is entirely made up. It can't hurt you. But since most of us have to practice it anyway, why not make it fun with this early 19th century American school guide? Maybe? King Mac? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I don't think there's any other self-help book that we can look into, like different genres. I think it has to be facts. Or the mushrooms. It can make us healthy, make us sick, make us drunk, make us high, or grow on graves once we are gone. What a great name, Merlin Sheldrake. Let us in on the other the secrets of the fungi, the coolest life form on Earth. I don't feel like that's self-help either. Want something for her and her family to enjoy? How do you know that? It doesn't say that. That's 50-50. Likes the kitchen rules for family, but I don't think that means she's looking for a book for her and her family, though. I think she's just looking for a book for herself. It's between, look, it's between Entangled Life or what we don't talk about when we talk about fat. It has to be those two. It's like 50-50. Want a hint? Yes, give me a hint. Give it to me. I'm over here sweating. God damn it. Travel. Okay. Let's see here. Good idea. Happily Ever After cookbook, original recipes for book lovers. Could be that. Have any more travels? You know what? Self-help this. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that book, I don't know what she wanted. That was insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Couldn't even finish off the last one there, could we? Like, get the last drama book. Pull out of here. Get the dog in the car. Let's go. Okay, it's gonna be rating today and tomorrow, but today is mega savings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's buy the coffee machine now, shall we? So we can sell coffee on a rainy day? I think so. Let's do that. Where am I gonna put the coffee at? Coffee machine at? Put it on the ground. There we go. We now have coffee. What do they take at the thing at the shopping mart? Crime and drama. Okay. Oh, no. Go back to that. All right. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Crime and drama. Okay, crime and drama. To there. Crime. Drama. Classics. Whoops. Fantasy. We'll take out facts. What if I gave them only two options? Just crime, just drama. No, I can't do that. I can't bring myself to that. Let's go. Oh wait, get the coffee machine going. There we go. You just made a cup of coffee, I think. We're about to. Did I make a cup of coffee? I think I did. We gotta see if anyone picks one up. buys a cup of coffee from me in the rain. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Like another one? Okay. I love how they actually dress for the occasion too. The people in the wheelchairs, they they actually have like jackets and everything. Oh look, someone picked up a cup of coffee. Nice. Okay, that worked out. Hello, hi. I need something to read on tour. I wouldn't mind learning more about nature and bonus points if it's epic. Also, I'm interested in fact books. You literally came. I have no fact books. You understand me? I wouldn't mind learning more about nature. Travel. Hiking trails in Bookstone Bay. Down under. Living in Alaska. In search of the most beautiful islands in the world. I mean, that's nature. Explore the mythical and exotic lands of Western Europe. The satirical travel log lets you in on the secret wisdom and mysteries culture of the West. Hiking trails in Bookstone Bay. Get lost and find yourself amidst the stunning natural beauty of Bookstone Bay's secret hiking trails. Stunning coastal vistas await around every corner. The newest entry in our search of series, a marvelous view across stunning islands where paradise awaits every turn, even if you're on a budget. Do the islands? F. No hiking, she's in a wheelchair. I don't know how literal this game is. I really don't. I don't know if that matters to the NPCs. I'm not sure. I do not know. What did I do? We just had our monthly meeting with Cassie, our manager. She wants to implement one of those employee of the month bonuses, which sucks because now we're all going to be ranked on our performances, and I don't like being constantly observed while trying to do my job. But I could really use the money. We need better recording equipment and mics for the band if we ever want to make it. I feel like a sellout though. How can I play their games without betraying my fellow comrades? What do you reckon? What should I do? Sell out or sell out? Huh? Really? Selling out. Not a bad idea. Actually, fill your shelves and sell everything at the supermarket. Oh. I didn't expect that from you, but I suppose it's true. It's not like I'm actually selling my soul or anything. I do a good job after all. Why not take some more of Megacorp's money for it? There you go. That's right. I guess what you could do is like, hey, if somebody's in a wheelchair, there could be many reasons why they're in a wheelchair. It's not that they can't walk. Maybe they, I don't know, had surgery on their leg and they just need a wheelchair for like 6 months or something, you know? And maybe when they're recovered, they're like, oh, I want to go hiking, you know? Maybe that's their first wish when they get out of the wheelchair kind of thing, you know? I don't know. There are many scenarios here. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. I'm partial to a plot twist. If there are less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. And it also wouldn't hurt if I had a thrilling, gripping plot. Plot twist. 200 or less. I'm thinking classic. The importance of being earnest, a hilarious and clever tale and must read for any fans of the Irish writer. A play that satirizes Victorian society from the author who ruffled many societal feathers. I think that has a plot twist. Fantasy. Any less than 200? The lesbian vampire story you didn't know you needed. This classic gothic horror novel details young Lara's encounter with a new guest at her father's castle, a young woman named Carmilla. Over 200 and below here. This wonderfully twisted gothic horror classic follows two friends on a fateful canoe trip, scary campsite encounters, and weird nature. This otherworldly thriller will make you relieved to be in the comfort of your home. I didn't listen to the chat that time. Fun fact, Carmilla came out before Dracula. What did I say about fun facts? Hey. I think we had a short on this one. We're gonna sell out. Yeah, they might broke their legs during a hike in there. and they want to hike again later. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, 56 out of 72. I don't know if we have to like do everything. Fill your shelves and sell everything at the supermarket. Okay, so we do have to sell everything. So what are the things when we came here at the supermarket that we sold out completely? Looks like the kids, the travel, mostly the crime though. So maybe next time I come do crime, like a lot of crime, possibly, and try to manipulate the sales too. Okay, thank you. Bye. Dog bed. Our Rusty outgrew this, so we're looking to pass it on. Yes. Pass it on. Thrilling collection. There we go. We have too many kids books, man. Travel. Because we have the waterfront fish market that's going to sell a lot of travel. Okay, today we go somewhere. We're not going to go back to the supermarket because I want to go back to there and sell all of our stuff on one day. Probably when we have the sale going on. Oh, it looks like the waterfront's completely done. Sell more dramas. Yeah, sell more dramas at the lighthouse. Let's do that. There we go. What am I missing? Oh, travel. There we go. That's right. The fun facts were burnt at the beach campfire. That's right. We made a short. Let's see the short I made for the fun fact state. Listen. Fun fact. Fun fact. Don't get me started on fun fact. You don't want me to go down that rabbit hole again. I gotta get a dog bed though. It's epic. We need a dog bed. Completed. Am I the drama? That is correct. You are the drama. Hi there. Hello. Hi. Hey, yeah. Welcome. See my dog? My dog is... I don't know why the dog... Why does the dog have to sit outside? Can the dog, like, be under the table? Oh, he's actually a normal size this time, too. What's up? What's up, yo? Greetings. Hi there. Vern, everything all right? Oh, yeah, sorry. It's nothing. Let me collect my thoughts. Oh, okay, sure. Go ahead. I like historical settings. I tend to like books with unexpected twists. Do you have anything like Romeo and Juliet, but like don't make it a big deal? I don't understand that. Don't make it a big deal. Anything like Romeo and Juliet. Canterbury Tales. 24 stories told by 24 pilgrims. Probably not that. Strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The fall of the House of Usher. American Gothic horror at its finest. Much like the guest of House Usher, you will never be quite the same after diving into this deliciously dark and tragic short story. Around the World in 80 Days, Gulliver's Travels, Treasure Island. Young boy finds himself in the possession of a pirate treasure map, and in this classic story of treachery and treasure that will have your kids dreaming of becoming a pirate. Only reason why I want to become a pirate is so I can chase after that booty, okay? What would be something like Romeo and Juliet out of these classics? I have a little crush on Fern. It's so cute when they blush. Drama section. You think the drama section is going to be the one for me here? The Tempest. Shakespearean classic. A wizarding scholar is disposed of by his brother and forced to take a sabbatical on a desolate island. Play thundering monologues, magical confusion, and romantic distractions. Salome. If not, Winter. Henry VI. Shirley. Mrs. Dalloway. True Beauty, Volume 1. Mother Night. The Autograph Man. Beowulf. Meridian. Les Mis Burrell. Oh, hang on. Wait. Yeah, man, running from the law, just wants a chance to live his life. Injustice is everywhere. But resistance is brewing and love is not far. Don't expect anyone to sing or you'll be disappointed. I'm lost on this one. No. None of these options are like Romeo and Juliet. None of these options. I think Les Mis. That was maybe the... Okay, that was the closest one. But nothing else was like Romeo and Juliet. I don't even think that's like Romeo and Juliet. Hi. Can I get a book? Oh, that scared me. My lord.
Yerok Plays Gaming became production crew. Yerok Plays Gaming celebrates 44 months of membership. Forehead. Love you much, my friend.
Thank you very much, Yerok, for 44 months. 44 months. Probably one of the highest months memberships we have out there right now. That is very, very kind. Thank you for the kind words too. Appreciate the support over the many months. Almost coming up on 50 months. I can't even count to 50, so that's very impressive indeed. Holy crap. And can I get a book? I want something with cute animals. Also, fact books are my usual go-tos. Troglobites Don't Bite is one of my all-time favorites. You don't get any of that. Short history of nearly everything. Encyclopedia. Page Boy. Gemology. The Sea Around Us. Richard Serra. Entangled Life with Fungus. Herbgraph. The Power of Natural Healing and Hexing. Mesopotamia. I don't think any of that revolves around animals. What about kids? Where the Wild Things Are. Kind of kids, but pretty fictional, right? I mean, sorry, kind of animals, A little bit fictional though, right? I don't know. Wild things, are they animals? No, they're like wild things. I think I just talked myself out of that. Return of Narnia. Nimona. The House with the Clock in its Walls. The Adventures of Pippi Longstocking. What did I just say? Follow the energetic escapades of young Pippi, the girl with the red braids who lives all alone in her big colorful house with her trusty pet monkey always at her side, and who doesn't listen to what the boring adults have to say. Charlotte's Web. When a clever spider and a radiant pig become friends, what could stand in their way? A charming children's classic with beautiful illustrations, but also very sad. Travel? Book of Tea. Down Under. Explorer Guides of Georgetown. Architecture in Britain. It doesn't involve AC. Tasting History. Adventures of a Wild Child. Into the Sunset. Homage to Catalina. Ramblings in Germany. I'm all over the place on this one, I'll be real with you. Something with cute animals. Caspian would work with animals on Narnia. In the second installment of the Chronicles of Narnia series, our protagonists suddenly return to a changed Narnia and must help their friends defeat an evil despot of making a play for power. I mean, Charlotte's Web is all about animals. That's true. Not really a fact book, but that's all right. Charlotte's Web. Holy hell, we pulled that one out, didn't we? I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. I was not looking there. Let's just say that. You can't go wrong with the play. You usually can't go wrong with a good young adult novel. And also, I could go for a tragic story. Can you help me or whatever? That is all very, very like specific. Can't go wrong with the play. Usually can't go wrong with a good young adult novel. And also I could go for a tragic story. Okay. Might have to look at the classics here. This final part of Shakespeare's King Henry VI trilogy focuses on the horrors that ensued during the Wars of the Roses as the nation is thrown into chaos and morality makes way for revenge. Shirley is a traditional Bronte romance with a titular, intelligent, and headstrong heiress. Yet, the novel also deals with themes of economic struggles after the introduction of labor-saving machinery. Sounds familiar, anyone? Oh my god. Let's go to classic. Julius Caesar. Study in Scarlet. Atterbury Tales. That's a bunch of tales. Strange Case of Dr. Yeah. The Fall of the House of Usher. Around the World in 80 Days. Gulliver's Travels. Treasure Island. Better to get the book wrong or say you don't have anything? I think they're probably the same. If I were to guess, they're probably the same outcome. I guess I should go Shakespeare. Was it as in the drama? Shakespeare. Did I see it? Yeah. Henry? Got nothing. Henry the Sixth? Go for Shakespeare? Jeez. Wow. I don't know how that was. It didn't fit the profile. I'm sorry. I mean, play. Yes, maybe. But like, that was it. Everything else, I don't know. That was pulling a rabbit out of a hat there. That was crazy, dude. Wasn't expecting that. I didn't think we were gonna get that. Drive that pumpkin out of there. Stories for kids. Wow, we're actually running low on crime. English material. Help impress your friends. Mix of bundles. Use lots. Today is the water fish market. Okay, let's go English reading material. Classics went up. That's not what I was going for there. Okay. I didn't use my coffee machine that entire time. Okay, so waterfront. Waterfront. Okay, this we actually might complete our poster quest here. So I think I'm gonna double down on this and go heavy on travel. We're going so heavy right here. I'm gonna do something I've never done, haven't done yet. This is all you get. This is it. This is it. Clean us out now. I'll have the stereo going. I'll have the coffee going. Okay, stereo on, coffee going. After that game earlier, my head's all puzzled out. I know, dude. That last game we played, I had to really like collect myself. Sitting there, puzzle. Logic puzzle. Good morning. Do you have a minute for a chat? I do. Do you remember how I told you about my hip arthritis? Well, I think it has become necessary for me to take a step back. How you doing, lady? You have hip arthritis? You have, yeah? Your sciatica? Huh? What's going on? Got there. Oh. The pain has been keeping me from sleeping properly, and I can hardly put my shoes on in the morning. And you know how much I rely on my little walks and chats around town. Meeting people every day is what keeps me going. I've tried the mobility aids my doctors recommend, but none of them were right for me. I'm exhausted these days, so I have decided to have hip replacement surgery. It's not too risky, and I just want to be able to live my life. Of course, I'm nervous, and Miriam has been fussing about me since I told her. But I think it's for the best, and I just wanted to let you know that I will be unavailable soon. Thank you for lending me your ear, dear. Now let me get one more book for a little distraction. Okay, good. I wasn't yelling at Jack. I was yelling at Danielle there. Play the music. Make the coffee. Bonus points if it was written by a woman. I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. I can't get enough of Helene. I'm interested to see what you suggested. Oh my god. That doesn't actually point me into any direction other than, hey, Helene. A romantic reinterpretation of the Iliad. Helene, a 16th century version of Helen of Troy, has a chance to forever change the trajectory of life and love. Historical play and a St. Buxton classic for a reason. It was written by a woman. Louise. Little Women. The four March sisters navigate love, loss, and trials of growing up into womanhood as their coming-of-age story reflects parts of Alcott's own youth. Maybe that? Wu Chang'en. I don't know if that's a woman or not. Daphne. Rebecca. Our protagonist is freshly married to a rich manor lord. At her new home, expectations of a carefree married life are shattered when questions about Rebecca, the late lady of the house, arise. More sophisticated than that other one, huh? Probably more sophisticated than that too. Color Purple. Oh, this one's pretty good, yeah. A striking epistolary novel that continuously insists on the solidarity, friendship, and romantic love between women of color, even in the face of the greatest adversities. Huh? Yeah? What do you think of that? Color Purple. It's between The Color Purple or Little Women. What would be more, quote, sophisticated, I guess? Color Purple or Rebecca? It's up to those three. Color Purple would be a more sophisticated read. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Color Purple because that's what I was feeling as well. So, oh yeah. There you go. I was feeling the Color Purple when I saw it. Bam! It clicked for me. It did. Coffee? Anybody? Come get your coffee, please. Coffee. Anyone? Coffee, anybody? What's the scuttlebutt? I quite like historical settings. I wouldn't mind learning about a new hobby. I really enjoyed the Stones of Venice. Okay, new hobby. Herbcraft. Here's the secrets of herbcraft, from natural healing potions to delicious recipes to mischievous hexes. Wake. Chemistry, essential science, an essential guide for all students looking to expand their knowledge of the sciences. This classic textbook contains all the essentials to begin understanding the squishiest of all sciences. I think oh yeah, you like historical settings. I wouldn't mind learning about a new hobby. I don't know, is chemistry considered a historical setting? Wake, the hidden history of women-led no, that's not a hobby. Encyclopedia, not really historical setting. Oh, here we go. Taxonomy of the flora Buxonian Bay from the late 16th century with hand-drawn illustrations by the Polymyth Saint Buxton. That would be getting into the hobby of flora, correct? Hawaii story. No. I don't know. Is 1997 considered historical? Botany in a day. I don't know if that's historical though. Traditional building techniques, not really historical. 1923 could probably be considered historical. (1992) 1800, the poetry of architecture. Is architecture considered a hobby though? In my head, no, but maybe I'm wrong. Dictionary of the English language. You know, like 2 or 3 years ago, somebody say, Cans, you don't know how to say words, you don't understand words, you don't know how to pronounce words. And you know what that person did? They sent me a dictionary in my P.O. box. What do you call that? A myth, the legend, the truth. Honestly, I'm looking at this one. The Flora book. Historical setting. I guess that's different from historical book. Gardening. Ah, I should have went with the flora. Ah. Damn it. I call that mean and helpful at the same time. Hi, you got another book for me. Romance is a must-have for me, but I really don't like scary stuff. So probably drama, which of course I don't have that. So maybe classic. Maria Stewart, a tutor, tale of power, betrayal, and queens. Witness the captivating drama and heart-wrenching decisions of a regal Mary in the love letter to Shakespearean plays by a legendary German playwright. Maria Stewart. Maria Stewart. Yeah, how very dare you? How very dare they? Exactly. Your pronunciation and mine are about the same level, Cans. I feel ya. I feel ya. Everybody pronounces things differently. It's like, if I pronounce something this way, you understand what I'm talking about. But like, because you live in like a certain region, in a certain area in the world, it's incorrect, because in your region, in your world, you pronounce it this way, but in my region, in my world, I pronounce it this way. It's like aluminum. I will not call it aluminium. All right? We know what we're talking about. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Maria Stewart. I didn't really have it. I don't have any drama or any of those genres. I feel like that could have been the closest one. Maybe I should have looked at... I don't have crime, I don't think, either. I only have like 3 genres. Good to see you out here again. I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. All right, I'll be on my way then. Oh, all right. Well, happy birthday, Fern. Oh, I didn't think anyone would remember. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Say it the Brits way, Cans. We're right. Anything hot off the presses? Recently, I've been feeling a bit lost. I could really use a self-help book, but no tragedies, please. I really enjoyed Kitchen Rules for Your Family and You. Recently, been feeling a bit lost. I could really use a self-help book. Okay. I mean, an introduction to HTML is self-help, and it has no tragedies, unless, you know, dial-up is a tragedy to you. You know what? I'm feeling like this is it. Yeah. Self-help book. That one could have been probably classified as a hobby book. Damn it. Really? How can I use this to help myself? I don't know. You can learn HTML. That helps you in getting a job at Kinko's. I don't know. Self-help. Happy birthday. Hey, you're here too. Mate, if you like fish, I can't recommend this market enough. I just got some prime sushi grade salmon from Walt's colleague. Do you know how hard that is to find? And these guys really know their stuff. Way more than the suppliers at the Mega Marché. Cough. Anyways, I'll just grab a new read on my way out. Yeah? All right, sure. Yeah. I will forever pronounce it syrup the way it's spelled. Just like how Syria is spelled and pronounced. Grammar is an opinion. Are you supposed to say opinion? 99% of the time, not a fact. That was the greatest thing I've probably ever read all of 2025. I'm right there with you, sister. I'm right there with you. Maybe, possibly. Yes. Yeah. No, actually, I say syrup. Sorry, I can't. Never mind. I contradict myself. I say syrup. I don't say syrup. Yeah. Syrup. I put syrup on my pancakes, put syrup on my waffles. Yeah. That's it. Close it up. Actually, you know what? I want to talk to you for a sec, though. Are you still selling the same thing? Don't be a square. Buy my buoy. Do I want to have another buoy? I don't want to have another buoy. Oh, no. We're saving up for the dog bed. I want the dog bed. Yeah, never mind. Sorry. Bye. People excel at different things. It makes life better. Not everyone has to be a linguist. Linguist? I know, right? It's true. I mean, it's true. It's very true. Very true. Very, very true. Give me the dog bed. Plus 15% to animal effects, plus 1 on the daily. So that will go 15% on whatever the dog, well, the dog buff. So that's nice. So can we just slide the bed right under him? I'm gonna put the dog on top of that. That is so good. So the dog gives us what again? Plus 2. I guess we'll get 15% of plus 2 of that, maybe? Possibly? Maybe. What's today? Nothing? Okay. Travel books and fact books. A little bit of classic. I'm almost out of travel books. Almost out of fact books, too. Okay, let's not go anywhere that wants fact and travel. We want to go somewhere that has maybe classic and kids. Maybe the castle? Kids. Travel classic. Drama. Classic fantasy drama. Drama. Okay, what about the castle? Kids, fact, fantasy. Give 5 scary recommendation to the pioneers. You know what? Actually, we'll go to the castle. Yeah. We'll go to the castle. Let's do that. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. Drama. Classic. Kids. Double on kids. Probably actually double on classic. Actually, yeah. Classic. Kids. Drama. Take out the facts. A little bit of facts. Take out that. No travel. Fantasy, yes. Crime, also yes. And do that. Everything but travel. I want to get another shelf, though. Where they at? Where they at? Out, you, my dear. Thank you for the water. Thank you. It's hot. It's blazing. Okay, all right. How hot is it? 110 degrees? All right. All right, yeah, feel it. Feels good, doesn't it? Just living our best life over here. Blazing hot. Where's the children at? There they are. I told Amaya that there's a vampire out there in the forest and she didn't even blink and she's only 7. So I need something scarier this time, okay? Okay, I quite like scary stuff. I don't mind reading young adult fiction. Okay. Right. Gregor the Overlander. Gregor discovers a hidden world beneath New York City in this charming yet dangerous fantasy adventure for young readers. I feel like you should probably start in the crime. Here, Monster Volume 1. The brilliant surgeon Dr. Kenzo Tenma might be the only one who can find out the twisted motivations of a cold and calculated serial killer in this tense and dark crime thrilling in manga form. I don't know if that's scary. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder? Oh my god. Why is every girl named Pippa or Pippi or Pippi? Murder of Roger Ackroyd. This famous whodunit harbors a twist you might not see coming. A detective Oh, it's Agatha Christie. Red Dragon, the first novel in the Hannibal Lecter series, introduces us to the infamous psychologist and cannibal as he finds an unlikely ally in FBI profile Will Graham. Absolutely gruesome and disturbing.
Price 203 became a member. Price 203 celebrates 2 months of membership. Love watching this while recovering 4 RM surgery less than 3.
And Price, thank you for the membership. And what? Recovering from surgery. Hopefully surgery went well, yeah? Is the recovery going well as well? Yeah, going nice, smoothly, quickly? Yeah. Yeah. Red Dragon seems kind of crazy with Hannibal Lecter. I don't know if it's... I mean, I don't know. Listen, scary is subjective, right? Scary could be many things, right? People could be like, hey, I am scared of clowns, you know? That could be someone's very, like, terrified nightmare. Whereas if you ask me, I'm not scared of clowns, you know? But I am terrified of public restrooms. So what's considered scary here, you know? Carrie. A classic of dark teen horror. High schooler Carrie White is mercilessly bullied by her peers, abused by her religious mother, but when an especially cruel prank is used to humiliate her, her latent telekinetic powers know no bounds. The Inheritance games? Good Girl, Bad Blood? Is that like a Taylor Swift song? I might be looking in the wrong section here. Quite scary stuff. The Dispossessed? Are you looking for feminist anarchist sci-fi? I'm told Lee Gwyn's Hainish cycle is the place to start. While this book is technically the 5th book in the series, it is also the first in the chronologically confusing. I know. I don't know what you just said to me. A Game of Thrones, A Feast for Crows, Fire and Blood, my lord, Flowers for Algernon, Anthem. Do you make it through Disney? I have my ways. I do have my ways. You wouldn't believe my ways, but I have my ways. I don't know. My first thought is, well, Monster. I'm doing monster. Ah! Really? I don't think monster counts as horror. What? Listen, I don't have a horror genre, brother. All I have is crime. Sounds more like something for babies. No thanks. Oh yeah. I should have did that. I should have did the cannibal. Should have did the cannibal. I should have did the cannibal. I regret that. I regret it. I went against my gut there. I went against my gut. It sounds good on paper. Monster sounds good on paper. But apparently... Oh, that stuff's for babies. Don't tell Pioneers, Captain Ann, about this, but I had a really scary dream last night. I was walking through the old castle before it was a ruin, and I was a super brave knight. But there was someone following me, and every time I turned around, they were gone. And then I couldn't keep walking forward because there was a fire. It was so scary. Okay, that was all. Is it okay if I read here for a bit? Thanks. I like this corner over here. Cool. I'll be back another time. All right, sure. Books, please. What should I pick? I'm into horror and I wouldn't mind a manga. Oh my... Monster! Monster! There you go, monster. Take it. Take it and leave me alone. All you children and your give me scary stuff. Insane. Hi, hello. Give me something utterly scary. Also, I usually enjoy elements of folklore. Okay, that's definitely a Taylor Swift album. Folklore. What? Give me something utterly scary. Also, I usually enjoy elements of folklore. Something scary. Is a red dragon or carry? Maybe a classic. Do I have classics on hand? I do have a bunch of classics on hand. Hang on. Orlando. Hang on. Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Death on the Nile. The Canterbury Tales. The Lighthouse. Julius Caesar. Treasure Island. Importance of Being Earnest. The Poems of Emily Dickinson. The Color Purple. Jane Eyre. Frankenstein. Would that be scary? It's a horror fiction. Would Frankenstein be it? To Kill a Mockingbird. Moby Dick. Journey to the West or Monkey King, Animal Farm, Henry VI, and Little Women. Folklore and scary. Interesting mix. It is, isn't it? Frankenstein would be that. But other than that, it's like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, and The Red Dragon, or Carrie. But I don't know if elements of folklore actually fit into Carrie and or Red Dragon. Rusty, what's going on, Rusty? Rusty, Raid? How you doing? What's going on, Rusty? Welcome in, Raiders. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Howdy do. How are you? Did you all have a great stream? What did you guys end up playing today? I think Frankenstein fits the best too. Let's do Frankenstein. Yeah, good. Yeah. Good one right there. Good one. I was thinking Frankenstein as well. The only thing that really fit. Good job. Okay, what do we got here? You got another book for me. I will rage if none of the characters kiss. My God. And I want a happy ending. My God. I really enjoyed P.S. I Still Love You. Okay. You're gonna literally rage if they're not kissing and having happy endings? Moonmanland, Midwinter, Anne of Green Gables, Nimona, Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens, Sailor Moon Volume 1, 5 on a Treasure Island, The Hidden Staircase by Nancy Drew, The Snowy Day, The Magic City, Dragon Ball. Is this Dragon Ball Z? Dragon Ball Z Volume 1, yeah, Dragon Ball 1, Volume 1, Flower Fables, The Magic World, The Yellow Fairy Book, Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life, The Adventures of Pippi Longstocking, Inkheart, Momo. Oh, these are all kids. What am I thinking? I'm sorry, I'm looking in the wrong section. I was trying to find drama, my lord. If not Winter, Wuthering Heights, Persuasion, Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. That probably has kissing and happy endings, maybe. Paper Towns, If We Were Villains, Richard II. Paper Towns. Margot is a mystery in human form, and Quentin would love nothing more than to solve her. The young adult novel for those who are looking to love for answers. Maybe this is it right here. Maybe this is it. Rusty might have gotten stuck in the back room. I beg your pardon. Hypermarket Simulator or the Chronic Battle of the Restockers. Oh my gosh. Is it that kind of thing going on? That kind of thing? Hypermarket Simulator and the Chronic Battle of the Restockers. Is it more or less like is it like the restockers not doing the job properly, or are they messing everything up or something? Persuasion has a happy ending. The 27-year-old Anne Elliot gets a second chance to love when her ex-fiance, Captain Frederick Wentworth, moves into her family's home. Another Austen classic that never gets old. Yeah, but is there kissing and happy endings in that one? Brontes was a gloomy bunch. I think Persuasion. They just put stuff where they want because that's just how they roll. Oh, I see. So I'm assuming the game does the game not have like assigned like stocking stuff for like shelves and all that? I feel like there's so many like supermarket games out there that it blows me away where like the stocking aspect of it should already be kind of like we're past the point where like any supermarket game that we play, we should have at least the ability to have stockers and assign them to shelves and things like that, right? All right, well, let's do Persuasion. Oh, it does. It just doesn't always work. Okay, well, that's even a big problem. That's not good. Persuasion, baby. Perfect. Doesn't always work, so you're always constantly tripping over yourself trying to keep everything in line and everything organized. That's good that you do, because I definitely don't try to do that often in games. Even if the system works 100%, I'm like, I still tend to like not do a very good job at keeping everything in order. We did it! Hooray! All right, let's pack up shop. Do we have a event going on? Tomorrow is the flea market. Nothing today. How many books do we have? We have almost no fact books. Very low on the crime books. Mysterious addicts. That might be crime right there. Okay, a little bit. Wait, what is this? Wall-mounted doorbell doesn't fit on my new door. What does this do? +1 recommendation per day. Oh, yeah, I want that. All the 20th century classics. Yeah, we have too many classic books. Good for general knowledge. Fact books. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see our quest. What? I kind of want to go back to there. Give 5 scary recommendation to pioneers. So we're only 2 out of 5 there. So let's go back to that and try that again. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's fill up our books here. We want to do drama, classic. I don't know why we have so many. Oh wait, we have kids because it's popular in this area, I think, right? So we'll keep the kids going. We'll just do the same. Yeah, we'll do the same. Next. Open. Talk to them. I told Amaya that there's a vampire out there in the forest and she didn't even blink and she's only 7. So I need something scarier this time. Hello. The grislier, the better. Also, I can always go for a comic. Wow. Murder on the Orient Express. Don't know if that's really much grisly. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. Red Dragon again. It. The Murder at the Vicarage. Inheritance Games. And Good Girl. Maybe It? I mean, It is, you know, kind of like, I don't know. Would It be the grislier? Grislier? I don't even know what the hell grislier is. What would that even be like? Where would that even, like... Where would that even... What would that even be? You think it's It? It is a almost 1,200 page book? That's insane, dude. It? Pretty grisly. The scary one. Gory. Maybe It would be It. Would It be It? Maybe. It is not a comic. Yeah. I don't think we will have a comic in a very grisly fashion other than maybe a kid's book, but kid's book wouldn't be like horror. Fantasy maybe? Overlander. Maybe if there was a manga book. Fire and Blood. Flowers of Algernon. The Willows. I think we have to go It, right? Yeah. Yeah! How glorious gory. How glorious gory. Interesting. I'll give it a shot. It was It. It, whoa, sounds gnarly. I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, you have like a 1,200 page book you have to worry about. This is a good dog. Good dog? Arf, good boy, buddy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. I'm liking the new paint we have on this place. Looking so good. Oh, we should probably make some coffee for them. Make some coffee for them. Hello, hi. We just need to do one more recommendation for a crime, or at least for a scary book, I should say. It's very Halloweeny. Very, very Halloweeny. And traveling around in a pumpkin like Cinderella. Hey, you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss that one really great treasure because you don't go? No, I'll be at the flea market. Don't worry about that. What's the latest headline? I usually prefer non-fiction. I'm a traveler. I like reading about real places, and also the longer the book, the better. Okay, well I don't have any travel books, man. Yeah, I don't have anything for you right now, sir. You're gonna have to go. I'm not even gonna try to even like wiggle my way in there with something. I just flat out don't have what you're looking for. 100%. Give me something utterly scary. I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. Yep, I've already finished the last one. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard. Maybe a Red Dragon. Utterly scary? I don't know. It's gruesome and disturbing. Is it gruesome and disturbing considered scary? I guess so, right? The inheritance games. Good girl. You know what? I'm going Red Dragon. There you go. Have fun with that. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. The second time I played this, I had none of the books people wanted. Most of the time, it was horrible. Did you fail as a bookshop owner, Riley? What the heck? I get to pick a book. I tend to lean a little more towards nonfiction. I occasionally collect graphic novels and comics. Okay. Tend to lean a little towards nonfiction. All right. So let's not do drama. Maybe kids' books? Usually collect graphic novels and comics. Is there any manga in here? Or like a Sailor Moon. You're a just coward. I was super confident in that. I really was. Wait, graphics and novels. Why would I think Sailor Moon? What is wrong with me? I was thinking comics in my head for some reason. Yeah, that was dumb of me. That was my fault. That was my fault. That was dumb. You have this massive Mass Effect comic book that I'm in love with. That's pretty cool. That is very cool. There we go. Is she over here hanging out? She's over here hanging out. But while the boy was sleeping, ... there was a noise out in the woods. And out jumped a werewolf. Ah! I'm not scared. I'd like to meet a werewolf. For science. I don't know, man. There's like a, you know, like you're either with a werewolf or you're with like vampires, right? You're like, who's the sexiest one, right? Just wait till you get a little bit older. You gave the pioneers a proper fright. Remember, they're still kids. Right. Today it's raining. We have the flea market today. I want to try to get more crime and more facts. Mysterious fat addict find. Used book lot. Okay. 20th century. This is $5. I'll buy it. All right, a little bit of everything. Can I color the dog bed? Let me see if I can paint the dog bed. I can paint the dog bed. Can I paint that? I can paint. I can color the dog sweater. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. That's a good dog. I'm gonna give him a red sweater. Red sweater with a black. Okay, hang on. Let's go real life bed color here. This is real life bed color for Bella. Like a whitish grayish. Yeah. The best that I can do. Did I confirm that? I don't know if I confirmed that. Okay, confirm. Okay. Right. Flea market today. I love going to the flea market. Fun. Let's take a look and see what the flea market, what they like. They like fact, classics, and fantasy. But I think I'm just going to have a little bit of everything here. Fact, classic. Probably more fantasy. Actually, more fantasy. Put the kids in the bucket here. Put the travel there. Put the fantasy down here. Put the crime down here. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of everything. Oh, we don't have drama. We'll go half drama. There you go. You're so close to getting that bookshelf. You're so excited. It's so nice having all these, like, having all this extra, like, room to put all the books on, you know. 72 books. I want a taller shelf too, maybe to replace the crate. Can we get more paint? Hey, aluminum. Perfect. Terra Precha? Terra Precha. Alright, we'll buy the paint at least. Any different Halloween items you got going on over here, friend? Greetings. May I interest you in some stuff? Oh, you have the same stuff. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Bye. Open up. Look at the dog now. This is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Do you happen to have another book for me? I already finished the last one. You know, I've got lots of spare time on my hands. Okay, then what are you looking for? Hi, you got another book for me. Bonus points if it's from the century. Oh, from this century. Fantasy is my favorite. From this century. Ramana Half, Volume 1. All that the teenager Ranma Sayomi wants to do is train in the martial arts, but a curse spring queers his pitch, so to speak, because now every time he is splashed with water, he changes into a girl. The beginning of a sweet and romantic manga series. Well, at the world's end, not in the century. Witch Hat a Teller, Volume 1. How can Coco ever become a witch if she was born without the gift of magic? Well, a mysterious magician might hold the missing puzzle pieces for her dreams to come true. This popular manga series promises lovables, characters, and a whole lot of magic. Okay. Honestly, I think she's gonna be fine with anything. The Martian, astrobotanist Mark Watney, is left behind on Mars after his crew narrowly escaped a dust storm. Alone and without supplies, the incorrigible Optimus has to improve in order to survive. Not from the century. Anthem. What happens when all of the planet's intellectuals are shut off from the rest of the world, left to ponder existence without ever experiencing it? Find out in this epic, ambitious sci-fi page turner. Watchmen. In the world of Watchmen, superheroes emerge in the 1940s as alter history as we know it with their presence. That's actually kind of a cool idea. Kiki's delivery service is not from this century. So, honestly, I think it's anything. We'll just do the Martian, I guess. Fantasy, this century. Have fun with it. There you go. Don't need to put too much thought into that. The Martian has been on my list for ages. Thanks so much for helping me grow my personal library. No problem. Martian's one of your favorite movies? What do you have for me today? I wouldn't mind starting a new series. I wouldn't mind something with a detective, and I usually go for 21st century publications. God. Okay. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Ghost Stories from the Grave. Inheritance Games. Good Girl, Bad Girl. Good Girl, Bad Blood. Student investigator turned podcaster Pippa is trying to leave her detective days behind. I think that's pretty good right there. There we go. No problem. The Martian was a great read. What, Riley, did you watch the movie and read the book? Paige Turner is a great name for an author. That is pretty good. Hey, nice to see you. Want a little break? Feel free to have a look around and do some shopping. I promise I won't take my eyes off the shop in the meantime, unless I find a book that might occupy my attention. Did not read the book. One of our early cruises had it playing in our rooms. I was hooked watching it after that. That's funny. You know what? The weirdest thing just happened to me. This group of teens just came up to me and asked me if I was the guy from Silent's library. That means they know who we are. They said they saw our posters at your shop and listened to our demo tape. What an incredible feeling, eh? Thanks for helping us spread the word, mate. No problem. So we finally got that taken care of. My lord. They even asked if we had any concerts coming up soon. I really hope we can find a venue to play soon before they lose interest, which we got to go to the lighthouse for that. Got any news on the front? Maybe you could check back at the lighthouse and scout the situation. Well, anyway, even without a stage, we should start practicing our set. Let me get another book, and then I'll head out to a meeting with the band. Aloshua. Hello, Aloshua. Welcome in. Hello, how you doing? I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. However, biographies are far too boring for me. The Sea Around Us is one of my all-time favorites. Yep, I already finished the last one, The Sea Around Us. So I want to acquire knowledge. However, biographies are far too boring. Okay. How about an encyclopedia? There you go. No problem. Enjoy that. Have fun. Can't really go wrong with that, now can you? Pretty good. Bum, 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 banana. This is not as busy of a day. Well, actually, hang on. I take that. No, I don't take that back. Not as busy a day as a flea market day would be. Usually the flea markets go a little bit long, like a little bit more crazier. I wonder if it's because it's raining. There we go. I didn't make any coffee. Crap. What did you have for sale today? Sand bucket, review board, and the antique vinyl player still. Okay. That's good to know. And any plants from you? You have the Monstera. You have the real ivy plant. +1 to classic, +1 to travel, +1 to fact. +2 to travel. And +2 to classic. +2 to travel. +2 to travel. Monstera. +2 to classics. All right. All right. Now, I'll save the money. Come again soon. Thank you. Bye. Pack up, buddy. Let's go. Cool. Cruise ship arrives on Tuesday. Awesome. Very, very cool. But that's where we're going to stop it in today's stream of Tiny Bookshop. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. If you enjoyed, subscribe for more content by me. If you didn't see our stream earlier today on Is the Seat Taken, we played Is the Seat Taken earlier today, which was really cool, really fun, a nice, awesome, like logic puzzle based game. Definitely watch that stream because it was really fun and really cool, and you might be able to find yourself awesome little $10 pickup. Really cool game. Overly positive reviews on Is the Seat Taken, so definitely check out that stream earlier today that we did. Check that out because I had a lot of fun with it, and you might have some fun with it too. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, wherever you may be. I'll see you all tomorrow for some more streams. All right, see you all tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. All that good stuff, so you know when I go live next, which will be tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. I will see you all. Thank you all for the super chats, for the re-ups, for the memberships, for the subs on Twitch and all that. And thank you, mods, for being so fantastic. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you all later. You take care.